Hi, me and my little Mike. So, if you're a visionary CEO over the age of 40 and you're secretly knackered from trying to keep up with some grow at all cost business plan that flat out drains you, then it's time for a reality check. And that's what we're doing because you weren't built for that treadmill. And this video is going to show you why your slow growth is actually your superpower and how to unapologetically lean into that. So, there was a moment not too long ago, actually, where I was scrolling through my feed, as one does, and I saw yet another founder, someone I vaguely knew, posting about their 9-figure exit and rocket ship growth. And my first thought, honestly, was just a deep, soul weary groan, because in that instant, I was suddenly comparing my wonderfully messy, imperfect, yet deeply fulfilling business to this perfectly curated, high octane narrative. And I realized something really important in that moment. I was comparing myself to a version of success that has absolutely nothing to do with me or the life that I am building. Have you ever felt that niggle of, should I be doing more, or am I falling behind, even when everything feels mostly great? If we've not met before, my name is Claire, and I've been in this ever-changing world of online marketing for the last 19 years. Now, I had to question that because my son is nearly 18, and I started this before he was born. So doing maths, that makes that 19 years. Anywho, I help female founders, coaches, visionaries become known. I'd love for you to stick around and remember to do your part. Leave a heart on this video, and I will be forever grateful. Now, listen, here's the thing. Most of us, especially women who are really bloody good at what they do, who just want to work with clients and see them win, we've absorbed this single dominant narrative of what a real business looks like. Without anyone ever explicitly teaching us, we picked up this blueprint. Raise money, pour it all into aggressive marketing, scale fast, and ideally have some massive exit, IPO, acquisition, buy a yacht. It's all very Silicon Valley, isn't it? Very often, very male-dominated, and quite frankly, it's quite boring. But it's everywhere, and it shapes how we measure our progress, how we talk about growth, and how we often feel about ourselves. It's that silent map, and if you're like most visionary women, I know you didn't even realize that you were using it, and it's probably been whispering that somehow you're doing it wrong. Now, why does that story, the raise money, scale fast, exit big story, get so much airtime? Well, it's sexy, isn't it? It makes for flashy headlines and it plays into a certain kind of ego. And this is important. It has almost nothing to do with how most women actually build businesses. Especially if you're over 40, you're probably not looking for a quick flip. You're building a legacy, a sustainable enterprise that fuels your life, not makes you tired. You want to genuinely serve people and not just acquire users. So when you try to force your square peg of a business into a round hole of growth model, it feels awful. It feels unaligned. It feels like you're constantly failing and you're constantly behind. But that's not you. That's that blueprint. And once you realize that, a whole new world will open up. And we're going to dive into what the alternative, the far more satisfying path looks like, the path designed for you. So we'll look at that in a moment. If that's not the map we're meant to do, what does the right one look like? What is at the heart of it all? And this isn't some secret club handshake. It's just rational. It's building an audience first, a genuine community who trusts you and wants to buy from you rather than blasting your message to uninterested masses. It's often about taking a brilliant service you offer and turn it into a scalable product so you're not trading hours for pounds forever. It's about growing slowly, deliberately, and sustainably using amazing tools like AI to do the heavy lifting for the stuff you honestly find a bit boring, like marketing, that side of things, so that you can spend more time doing what you love, working with clients and seeing them succeed. It's about building a business that fits your life, not fitting your life into the business you're building. Think about it. When you're focusing on audience building, nurturing those relationships, and systemizing processes, you're actually creating something incredibly resilient. You will be creating a business that's far less susceptible to economic wobbles or needing constant aggressive churn. And the most delicious part of that is that you actually get to enjoy it. You get to wake up and feel genuinely excited about what you're doing rather than constantly chasing some external imposed metric. That shift in identity from harried hustler to visionary leader building intentionally is monumental. It's not about you being small or kept small, it's about finding a strategy that works for you. So in a couple of minutes, I'm going to talk more about that strategy. But before, let's explore the what if reframe. So how does this intentional growth actually work in practice? Let's say you're a coach. Instead of thinking you need to launch a huge 5-figure group program right out of the gate, you might start with a low-cost, high-value workshop that helps you build an email list of genuinely engaged people. From there, you might offer a slightly higher price self-paced course and then open up very limited higher tier coaching spots. Each step builds on the last naturally, and crucially, you're automating where you can. Because AI isn't just for those tech bros, it's your new best friend for sorting out your social media, drafting emails, helping you with content ideas. It's about working smarter, not just harder, and letting the tech do the bits that used to make you feel exhausted. That's how you're going to be scaling without losing your soul or your evenings. Right. Quick pit stop. We've talked about that invisible, often unhelpful business blueprint that's been lurking in the back of your mind, whispering those doubts into your ear. And it's time to rip that up. And we're looking at what a truly more authentic path might look like for you, one that prioritizes building a real audience, turning services into scalable products, and using AI to grow deliberately without the constant stress. I don't want you to be small anymore. I want you to be powerful and purposeful. It's about building a business that actually serves your vision, not the other way around. So if you're wondering how to really make this mental shift, the what if reframe is going to be your secret weapon. And this is where it gets delicious. The what if reframe. Instead of asking, can I keep up with the competition? Ask, what if I designed a business where competition felt irrelevant because my connection with my audience is so deep? Instead of, what if I fail if I don't grow fast enough? Ask, what if slow, deliberate growth makes me unstoppable and resilient? What if you stop trying to be a generalist and lean so hard into your niche, your unique genius, that you became irreplaceable? What if you truly let go of comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel and just utterly confidently owned your own brilliant path? This is psychology. It's shifting your mindset and seeing the immense power in building a business that is so uniquely you. When you try this what if exercise, you start to see possibilities that were possibly invisible when you were constrained by that blueprint. You realize that your desire to connect deeply with clients rather than churn through thousands isn't a weakness, it's your biggest strength. Your aversion to aggressive, shouty marketing, that's not a flaw. It means that you're building trust and a reputation which will pay you dividends when everybody else is burning out. You're going to be unlocking a way of thinking that allows you to sculpt a business that genuinely aligns with your values, your energy levels, and your vision for your life. And that is where lasting success lies. And believe me, this focus frees up so much mental space you can use to be truly creative. And I'm going to share a simple exercise for you to try this week, for you to get to that conclusion. So, for all you visionary CEOs out there, women over the age of 40, who know deep down that you are meant for more than just following somebody else's script, this is your permission slip. Your permission slip to stop trying to be the next big thing in someone else's definition and instead be the only thing in yours. This isn't permission for you to be lazy, mind you. This is permission to be immensely strategic, deeply intentional, and outrageously successful on your own terms. It's about stepping into the next level of your business identity by carving out your own brilliant, unique path. This is your business, your rules. We've covered quite a bit, haven't we? From the sneaky blueprint telling you how you should grow to dismantling that idea and replacing it with a far more liberating one. We've explored the practicalities of building an audience first, turning services into products, and leveraging AI to handle the bits you'd rather ignore. And most importantly, we've touched on the transformative power of the what if reframe, inviting you to rewrite your entire approach to business growth. The essence of it all really is this: there isn't one universal path to success, there's only your path, and honoring that will be your greatest asset. So, what's the one thing you can actually walk away with and do today? Here's my challenge for you. I want you to sit down, grab a cuppa, block out 15 minutes, and I want you to write down all the ways you've been comparing your business growth to someone else's. Get it all out. Write every single should and must you've adopted that just doesn't feel right, doesn't sit well. And then I want you to cross out every single one of them. And next to each one, write, what if I just didn't? What if I didn't chase that metric? What if I just didn't try to be like them? And then, and this is where the reframe comes in, right? What if I could do this my way? This is about reclaiming your internal compass. It's about listening to your inner powerful voice that knows exactly what you are capable of. Because here's the thing, you're a visionary, you're over 40, you've got wisdom, experience, and a level of discernment that frankly, most of those rocket ship founders haven't even dreamt of. You don't need to play by their silly rules. You get to define what success looks like for you, for your business, and for your life. Stop fighting for scraps at somebody else's table and start building your own damn feast. The world and your ideal clients are waiting for your unique offering, delivered in your unique way. Go forth and be utterly, unapologetically you. If this resonated with you, do hit that like button and subscribe for more conversations like this. It helps more visionary women find their true path. And thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next one.